Hello. Yeah, hello to the audience, such as you are.
Yep.
I am stalking. I'm stalking horse.
I'm Indecisive Spud.
And welcome, as Spud attempted to inform you as we talked over one another there, sorry. This is a Rooms of Thought live stream. Welcome.
Yep. And we're doing Subnautica today.
Yes, we are. Maybe not quite as well as we usually do, because...
The horse is sick.
Yes. The horse is sick, the fancy beard is sick, the potato is not sick as far as we know, but might have alcohol, I'm not certain.
You told me to get it. I have it here, in front of me. I really should open the can now.
Yes, you should. It's easier to drink if you open the can.
Shush you and your logic. Now get to the... Damn it! There's get into the mech, get into the chopper, but there is no get into the boat!
No. You never get out of the boat.
There's getting a bigger one, but no, there's not getting into one.
No. There's the horse is sick thing coming along.
Yep.
Because streaming with a sore throat is always bound to go so well.
Yes. I am so tempted to have... You ever see those shirts that say I'm with stupid?
Well, tonight you are.
Right. That's a lot of text message.
Yeah. I did make most of a new base. Couldn't finish it. Some of the components weren't fitting together and I couldn't get the architecture right. But in the process of coming back, I did find a welcome surprise.
Hey, Frost.
Hey, Frost! G'day.
Yep. Wait. That's overlapping and the colours are bright and seary.
Okay. Let's turn off the first one I
Is
found.
that... hang on. That says... Hang on, stop moving! There we go, now we got some actual contrast.
I'll just turn off Outpost
no,
Ham and make it easier to see.
Lab? Did you find Omega?
I found Omega Lab.
Right.
So...
Did you also remember to switch off the stream starting thing?
Yes.
Good. I hate my stream computer sometimes. The moderation computer. Stupid internet, stupid...
I'd also remembered that I needed to construct another one, Outpost Cardiff, but hadn't.
Wait.
But fortunately I'm not doing that right now.
Hang on! Turn your screen towards the beacons! Mega Lab. Not that orange one. What was the other one that I saw? The bow?
Bow. Means the front
Bow?
bit.
Yeah! That... My brain's like... I'm pretty sure we only found the back bits.
Remember, at the end of last stream, we did find the front, but I had to leave the sea truck on it because I was out of beacons. I fixed that.
Right. Right. Oh, right. That was the one where I was suffering from such a deficiency of spoons my brain sort of quit out.
Yeah, that would be that one.
Right. I'm gonna fully admit that... wait, so, question. Out of curiosity, what modules do you have now?
I have many. I have
Yep,
a
hang
fabricated...
tight a sec. I need to deal with, you know, I need to fish out, you know, the thingy called the ban hammer.
Ah.
Yes, I need to do the job for which, you know, you have me around for.
I have you around for your conversation. Your banhammer is a perk.
I thought that was the other way around for some reason. And that is a
Fabricator module!
Ah. Okay.
Teleporter module! Storage
so
module!
So you managed to get round to what? 10 of the artifacts scanned?
Yeah,
Nice.
that happened last stream as well.
Okay.
But yes, I now have a
Well then.
long sea truck.
Yep. So what do you actually have yet to explore?
Wrong button.
Maybe you should, you know, re-glue things together.
Yeah. They're so close together, though.
Yep.
Yeah. I also have the afterburner.
How often can you trigger that?
Recharging is at the bottom of the screen.
Ah, okay.
And about that often.
Shush, you!
Do you think he saw us?
Architect garden? Huh.
That's where we were before, remember? Have you just forgotten
Remember?
Oh, right, you weren't here last stream. That was fancy.
Yeah! It was fancy!
Ah, yeah. We got down to the architect body location. It turned out to be a graveyard. Not for any one specific, just for, you know, it was a place for reflection, given that there was a risk all life may not survive. We found an architect body tissue in it.
Okay.
That was also where I was making my base. Which, come to think of it, I haven't actually named yet. Not if I put a beacon on it. I've just been using the one for the architect garden. Shark.
God damn it! Now my brain's
Bane of
my brain's going. I wonder how much it would sell for in Dredge.
Fair amount, probably. Pretty big, and I think it would count as a mutant species.
Yeah. The other thought I had was with the Omega Lab right now is did you explore it? Probably yes.
Yeah, I picked up PDAs and things. It'll be on the video record.
Yep. The other thought I had was now that you've explored it, did you ever check to make sure that there was no more scary death virus?
Yeah. Maida was pretty thorough in that respect, but
Oh, good.
let me see. I just need to remember how to get in. There, that was it. Because they were very sneaky at Omega Lab. They built Omega Lab inside a rock.
That... This is Omega Lab?
This is Omega Lab.
Not quite as large as I was expecting.
No.
But
And there's
definitely
also,
a sneaky trick.
A way in and out directly above. But unless you're coming in through one of these tiny twisty caves, directly above is the only way to frickin' find the place. Altera, taking a page out of Warhammer's Orc Gods there. Cunningly brutal and or brutally cunning.
Wow. My brain's reminded the words, why does that feel correct? Right.
Others all good. But garden out the front. Picked up a couple of blueprints from here.
Right.
Like the blueprint for the nuclear reactor.
Okay.
Some more PDAs. Got the scan for the water filtration machine.
Oh, that thing.
Yep.
Ah, yes, the infinite salt generator.
Indeed. Nuclear reactor. Yeah. The Kara was stored in here, apparently.
Okay.
Based on forensic reconstruction, Maida rammed a heavily reinforced sea truck into the roof to breach it, and then swam in and placed an explosive charge that would have boiled everything within 10 meters.
That sounds... I'm not, like, my brain's going, that sounds adequate, but then I remembered, it's Kara. Remember what happened last time?
I'm sure Maida
And how
does
bad
too.
it was. Yeah. Hang on. What's that constantly flat? Ah.
Power cell charger. Spare batteries, I think, but I don't need those.
My brain's going, yes, they're spare batteries. They also appear to be dead.
That's a pretty neat base design, actually.
Yep. Question. Did you attempt to scan that clear roof thingy?
Yes, I've already scanned one. In fact, I installed one over at Outpost Hammond.
Okay.
It's on the habitation module.
Huh. Ah, and that's how you do the straight up, straight down exit 5 thing.
Yep. It's tricky in a sea truck this long, but it's doable.
At this point, your sea trucks no longer see, Moth, it's, Cyclops.
Pretty much. Yeah, Fancy and I explored some of the area down around Outpost Gumtree.
Yep.
We found some Leviathans.
Okay.
Including the mythical passive Leviathan.
Ah, I remember I was around for that bit, spooned enough to basically make a comment.
Yeah. Just want to stop off at Maida's sea base.
What for?
Just want to double check. I remembered seeing something when we were in there because I've been watching the stream back. And
Okay.
I think I missed it. Afterburner gets about 50% uptime for recharge.
Right. You use the teleportation module yet?
I tested it. It consumed a third of an
Okay.
ion cube.
Huh. Let's... Yeah, that sounds like a great emergency option. Emphasis on emergency.
Yeah. Now, where was it? Where did I see it? There.
New technology acquired.
Huh.
Oh, right.
So, I
Close
guess
door.
we...
Forgot to close the door. It's only polite.
Yeah. Right, so where to now? I was... The idea I have right now is we could, you know, go look at, you know, the garden and Gumtree and all that.
Just to, you know, take a look. Then we'll return to Outpost Hammond to make a plan, and then I think tonight's expedition will be into the deep bit, TM.
Huh. I was thinking more lines of, well, we have, you know, we've got, you know, like, that checklist of you know, places been to?
Ooh, you still want to hit, Site 0?
Yeah, part of me was, like, thinking, huh, we should explore at least part of the way to Site 0.
We'll flip a coin.
Here's...
3-2 bow is
Wait,
that way.
ooh! No. Remember you said that you didn't have, the ability to explore the, you hadn't explored the bow yet?
Oh, we could do that.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Apologies for my driving.
Oh, when you put the base around here.
Yeah. I've been trying to work out how to fit a moon pool into the area, but it's not complying.
Insert hysterical laughter.
In theory, I could put one in over there, but then all of those leaves would be hanging through the roof.
Okay, that is kind of understandable.
Yeah.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I also have able to get a scanner room up and running. Whatever I eventually decide to do with this space. I actually installed a hatch this time.
Yep, how did you power this place?
Bioreactor.
Ah.
I am, after all, literally surrounded by plants.
Yep.
I've been meaning to put some more reinforcement panels down there and make this place even better, but just I ran out of patience with it while I was unable to get the moon pool to work.
Right.
Also, as I mentioned, I forgot to name this place. I should probably do that.
I'm trying to think of a name.
Me too.
Because stare at this, all my brain can. Oh, hey, quartz. All my brain can produces the fact of yes, look at it, the underwater outback.
Yeah. Oh, and I also found something in here that I was very surprised to find.
What?
Not the hallucination fish, we knew about them. I was surprised to find let me see, where's a good example? Oh, there's one. That's a hostile.
Huh.
Unfortunately, I haven't been able to scan it yet, so I don't know what it's called.
Get the scanner out.
Spiky trap.
Yes.
It is a spiky trap.
Yep.
Hasn't done me much harm. I want to scan. I'll eat a couple
This is
of
the
shrub
dumbest
nuts.
way we could possibly collect a scan. For science!
Well, it doesn't show up if I don't...
I know, but that's what I was saying. This is the dumbest way to do a scan, so we're going to do it for science.
Yep.
Science was achieved. Let's go back inside and read the thingy.
Yeah. That I have not managed to do here yet. Install food. Alright, databank, research, indigenous life forms. Spiky trap.
Lack of its lack of mobility, cavernous life form, thrive in certain environments, blends in terrain, camouflage.
Yep.
Stumbles into proximity, lashes out. Thorny gaping maw. Ah yes, pay bloody attention to the environment.
Yeah. I imagine that if it successfully pulls you in, you die.
Or, if not die, get a lot of damage.
Sounds about right for this game.
Yep.
And I've just thought of a name for the base.
Nah. The other thought I had.
Voice it. It might be better.
Where's your super locker?
It's in the prawn soup.
Yes, because didn't we fill those up with, emergency meals and stuff?
Yeah, but why would that help me?
Right, it doesn't do health. My bad.
No. Also, it's not in the prawn suit. Did I put it in a locker or? Yes, there it is. Current contents. The recyclotron ingredients, a table coral, so that even if I have nothing else I can make a scanner room, a lot of food, and the spy pangling. Also an emergency med pack that I don't currently need because
You also probably want to eat a food now, or something like
I'm
that.
about to go back to Outpost Hammond, aren't I? Why would I eat food and then have to make more food? That's...
Oh, I thought that we were about to go take a look at the garden.
Oh.
Because it's architecture. It's architecture?
Yeah.
I think it's architecture.
Yes, it is. Any of these caves will take me there. Eventually.
Huh. Whoa, this place looks like it's almost snow-covered.
Yeah, those are plant spores.
Ooh,
These are cotton anemones.
Nice. And now my brain's going to the Nemo anemone.
Shark.
Oh hey, Shork.
Shark is busy.
Whoa, yep, definitely spooky pillars. They got the vibe right.
I wonder what the maximum number of modules you can have on a sea truck is. Also, I found nickel down here.
Ah, nice. That? Huh. Cool plants, a little
Yeah.
weird, but cool.
Set aside as a place for reflection in the face of extinction at the hands of the Kara virus.
Huh. Okay, I have a morbid curiosity. Can you swim up the water tower?
No, it's a waterfall.
Oh.
You can't usually swim up waterfalls.
Part of me was a bitterly hoping that it was weird, you know, architect force field nonsense.
Interests me is that I saw deeper caverns on the map.
Huh. Nope, that's just an alcove. Another alcove.
I'll need to actually plan a route. That will, of course, entail looking at the scanner route.
Yes.
Helps if you do that.
Yeah. I noticed that they're like huge quartz crystals.
Quartz crystals.
Yep, quartz crystals jutting out everywhere.
Yep, there's titanium too.
Huh.
Although I turned most of that into the base.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Is okay, yeah. Where? What?
Yeah, see, because if we're here, we come... and then we go sort of out, down a level, and around a corner. We wind up in that area, I think. But whatever's down here... oh, of course, there's whatever's in there. Which I think might be... that might be the dormant volcano.
Actually, yeah, that looks like the volcano.
Yeah. And I do not want to find that.
Yeah. Oh, remember the first game? How like there was an entire area that was like the purple mushroomy area that was sort of it was down, but it couldn't go any further down. This
Yeah.
might be that type of area for this game.
Yeah, this might be this game's equivalent of the jelly shroom caves.
Yep.
Although I am very glad to say I no longer need to build fabricators in new bases. I have a sea truck for that.
Yep.
Initially I tried to put this end of the base at that end and then kind of run things along the sides, but that didn't work either. Might be time to go get some food. I have salads, but... hey, you know what? I'll eat a salad.
Yep.
Did I store any of those in here?
What's the thing inside the bottom locker that was, you know?
Yes, I did. That's a tether tool. That's what teleports you to the teleportation thing.
Vital signs stabilizing.
How many did we try and figure out what the heck's inside the ship?
Yeah. If I go straight up from here...
yes, acquire uppies.
then I emerge into a section of the lily pads. And yeah, you will almost immediately see why A, we want a base in it, and B, why I made a fancy laugh when I decided to call the outpost I wanted to build there Outpost Cardiff. Which way was it? Yes, this way. No, this way. fill in a gap in the map, really. But also, theoretically, it was supposed to help us find Omega Lab, but I did that.
Okay.
Just on general principles, though, it would be nice to have an outpost Cardiff out here, because Cardiff is the capital of Wales.
Okay, I can understand why the laugh. Yeah, also I think you're heading the wrong way.
Yeah. I've gone about as far as I want to for now. I'm just going to try and find a place to drop a beacon. Maybe on this one. Because here, solar panels will suffice.
Right. Okay. Hey, Shulk. Do you think he saw us?
Yes.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Also, I found an art.
Huh.
And my head is automatically thrown up the portal. At the sound of the buzzer, look at the art.
Huh.
That's my new ceiling.
Huh, okay. Cool. Wait, is that a picture?
Yeah, found that in Omega as well.
That's Sam and
That's Sam and the lady she was dating right up until the moment she found out the lady was working on Kara back mutations. But it's the only picture of her I have so far, so it'll do.
It'll do.
Sort of thing I imagine Robin might wander around.
The other thought I had was, I wonder what happened to that person. Probably left. Long before the arrest of Altera from this planet for, well...
Oh, I think that, just like before, I think that everyone from Altera is dead.
Ah.
Can't be certain, but...
What were we doing here again?
Supplying for wherever we were about to go out to.
Right, and then we are going to the ship front.
Yeah. Which may also want a scanner room if we want to look for specific things like data boxes. So,
Maybe.
I think it's in shallow enough water for solar panels to do the job. It's got a beacon. So what we need is a scanner room.
Yep.
Range upgrades. And solar panels. I may also throw in a couple of power transmitters in case we have to go higher with the solar panel array.
The other thought I had was a hatch. Remember, your scanner room is
Already
of
got
no
a
help
hatch.
unless you can get in. Yep.
We were a bit low on lithium last I looked. We've got 4 to our name. Magnetite, we're empty.
Yeah. I was thinking that we could just do a very thorough search of the place.
Oh, before I forget, tools. Wiring kit, battery, titanium, easy.
Oh, you haven't built a propulsion cannon yet? Okay.
Wiring kits are in here. I'll de-ingot one of those. And
And the battery, we should have loads of spares inside electrical.
which we do. I was going to...
Why do we have the nickel around?
because I just picked it up.
Do you even have a nickel locker?
No, we just found it.
Question, are we even using the titanium 3 locker for titanium?
No, we're not. For that matter, we're not even using the titanium 2 locker for titanium. Wrong way.
Yeah, I think the only thing we're really missing is probably magnetite.
And gold. Oh, kyanite shows up on the map now.
Huh.
It's way down there in the deep bit, but it shows up.
Okay.
I mean, so does this. At least it did before.
We might be at the top end of their range, so...
Oh, there it is.
There we go.
Which,
There's...
looks like it may be lurking around near the deep bit.
Yep.
Now, where am I supposed to find magnetite round here? Oh, I've already got all the gold. Okay, I'll go put all the gold back.
Right. Ah, more nickel. Or titanium.
Okay.
Might as well put the nickel and stuff away along the ruby.
Yeah. That's the hatch, the window. My ruby locker, which contains...
Ah yes, the downstairs gem box.
I did miscount.
Let's check the scanner room. See if where the magnetite is right now.
Okay.
And your
It's in the deep bit.
yeah.
I think it's technically under the floor somewhere.
Yeah. I honestly think that we get go be able to do range extensions.
Yeah.
Onwards to the front of the ship.
I want to detour through the back of the ship first, because I have a propulsion cannon now.
Okay, that's fair.
And there were those lockers I couldn't open. You're in the wrong biome, mate.
Him, I don't think he cares.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Pretty sure you have to go in, manual swimming.
Yeah. There was a way in under the stairs.
Oh, you complete nutter. What was the quote again? My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined.
That's the one.
front time?
Unsurprisingly, if you go directly forward from the back of the ship, in about 300 meters, you find the front of the ship.
Beacon it up.
Already have. It's down there.
Alright, I'm at dump.
What do you think I was following? So... how do you get in is the next question.
Yeah. Ooh, that would have been a hilarious idea.
What?
They did do it for the game, but it would be hilarious if, you know, this thing was floating it halfway up because of all the lily pads.
Part of it is.
Huh. Ooh, I'm just thinking, step 1, explore that bit. Any bits cuttable or anything?
Doesn't look like
That
it.
floaty bit?
Doesn't seem
Wait,
so.
hang on, that might be. On the lights again, pointing to the thing. That looks like... does that hole look enterable?
No, it's about the size of my head. Correction, it's about the size of my torso, but still.
Ah, okay. I am disappointed.
Still, we're in the right place.
Yep.
Which means... probably not going to be a permanent base, but doesn't mean we can't make a temporary one.
Okay.
We're 186 meters down. We are going to need some relays.
Okay.
But if I just grab those... ah.
Will do.
Oh, shut up. Not you. Hit the shark.
Yep. Wrong locker.
Yeah, but while I'm here, I may as well get out the salad. If I move straight up... What is the first thing I run into? It is appreciably...
Keep going up, keep going up.
To where?
I was thinking go up a little bit more because over there are the lily pads.
We're out of range from Outpost Cardiff.
Because yeah, there isn't anything on the surface bar those lily pads.
Okay.
Unless you got enough for a bioreactor.
I don't. I didn't bring the bioreactor ingredients because I thought I was in shallow enough water for solar panels to be good.
What are bioreactor ingredients?
Bio reactor. Wiring kit, lubricant. Didn't bring the wiring kit, didn't bring the lubricant.
I thought, yeah, the lubricant was the big hang-up, because I think we got silver in the back.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
Really? What in?
What was it? The fabricator module.
No, we had a locker full of gold, but no silver.
Go to the fabricator module and look at the storage.
Just making sure my sea truck doesn't die while I faff about. We have one silver.
Nah, not quite enough. Not quite enough.
And I'm pretty sure I
Dang.
set that aside for building something, but I can't remember what.
My brain's going, right, we'll have to do this exploration the old-fashioned way.
Not necessarily.
What do you mean?
I just need enough gold to make a power line over to the lily pad.
You've got a pile of gold in the back, what's the problem?
That is true. So in that case...
Or you just complain that we had a locker full of gold instead of, you know, silver?
in that case I'll just need to beacon this, so... I know where I'm aiming for. Beacon is... copper and titanium. I may have to recyclotron it later, but this is only temporary base anyway. I might leave the sea truck where it is, actually. Take the prawn suit.
Actually, no, here's an idea. If the prawn suit is... Because you can stand the prawn suit right next to the base.
True.
Take the sea truck. You don't need a beacon.
Well,
But you built one already.
Yeah. Should have thought of that before I
Oh,
made
well.
the beacon.
Yep.
I really should have. Okay. Was something scannable just now?
Yeah, it's...
I saw it.
Adolescent. We didn't have an adolescent lily pad?
We had a juvenile, we had an an adult. We had a dead, but not an adolescent? Never mind.
Right, we're going to read that and basically grumble.
Oh, shut up, you. We knew that already.
Huh.
Right. Surface.
Oh dang it, it's too dark to see easily. Right.
There was a nearby lily pad.
Yes.
That looks like a biome change. I'm not going to find it that way. Lily pad.
Lily pads. And there's a floating one.
Okay. Hey. At least the view's nice.
I guess.
Miscounted my
Don't come
course.
forth.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Don't have a field recyclotron, do I?
Nope. I thought that you were just bringing glass because you have a window obsession.
Well, I do. That is why I brought the glass, but... Alright, I only planned on making 2 solar panels, didn't I?
Yeah.
Explains why I ran out of materials. Okay. Right. That didn't work. Too far out. How did I get on here?
I think you use the sea glide to get speed. Huh.
Ah, there we go. Right. Next piece of land that's in range. How far down can I take it and still be in range? Perfect. Sorry about this, but at least there's some logic puzzle challenge to it. Please stay blue, please stay blue, please stay blue. Yes! I win!
Now part of me is just tempted to basically leave this here as a thing because, you know, it was an annoying setup and I don't want to have to go through the entirety of, you know, it'll be annoying to take down.
I mean, they come with a helpful indicator of where they are, but if you'd rather leave it as a permanent base, then I can throw the beacon out.
I was thinking like, yeah, but it's like, setup was annoying and I'm just reminded of, you know, all the times I had to, you know, for cons and events and stuff like, okay, get the ladder out. Yeah, I volunteer at cons and events if the audience doesn't know, and well, yeah, wiring can be irritating sometimes.
Yep.
Right, I guess we're gluing the prod suit back to the back, or dying a scan, or...
Welcome aboard,
I don't have any
Captain.
magnetite. I do have 2 glass.
In theory, this should catch the entire wreck.
Not quite. It's a big wreck.
Maybe. But shouldn't we, you know, at least turn on things so we can start seeing things?
That's concerning.
Yeah. Scroll down. We got fragment.
Yeah, I want to know where it is within.
Deep.
No, not deep.
Actually, you know what? Fair.
We don't have the range for it to be deep.
Right.
I think we found the world edge.
Yeah. Let's not go there. It's a scary place.
Indeed. Fragments. Whales. Table coral.
Metals.
Titanium. No magnetite.
Nope.
Fragments
though.
it is.
Wait. Oh.
What?
That's worrying. Because Frost said, isn't that north? Wouldn't the edge be south?
It's southwest. Because we, oh, you're right. Northwest. Oh dear.
Oh.
Okay, don't like you.
Let's not think about it too hard and pray it doesn't find us.
Good plan. I approve of it on general principles.
Okay, next step. Scan for fragments.
Just turned the room off, didn't I?
Yep.
Having stopped it searching
Because
for fragments to find the chelicerator again.
Yep. We want to use the prawn suit, or you know what? Let's use the because we want something to, you know, stomp around in at least.
Yep. But also, this is on the bow of the
Jaws.
Ah!
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I told you Jaws was appropriate.
I knew it was appropriate, I was just trying to think of something more fun. Yeah. You and me both, Robin.
Did you finish renaming the beacon?
No.
I'm thinking, yeah, finish renaming the beacon fast and then basically get back into the safety box.
Yeah, so let's sit and decide what I'm renaming it to before I get out of the vehicle.
The other thought is Outpost Titanic.
That's better. Still a blockbuster, just, you know, different one. Back in the safety box, back in the safety box!
Yes, now.
Because,
Let's, you know,
I think I
wander around.
I don't know what the insta-kill range is on the bite of a squid shark. I don't want to find out through first-hand experience.
Yeah, so let's wander around this wreck inside our safety box. Also, do we want to empty out our inventory first? It's full of gold and titanium.
I've had enough of this guy. Bad shot. Yeah, you better run.
Now we actually have to repair this thing.
We had to do that already. It was down to 80%. 80.
Yeah.
But now there's one less shark hanging around here.
Yep.
And if I hear it roar, I just have to push a button.
Yep.
Okay.
Right. Let's see if we can't.
I think it's a prawn suit fragment technically, but it's not being cooperative.
Right.
Well, at least it points the way in.
Huh.
I'm just going to quietly reassure myself that I'm safe in my stompy device.
Okay.
The sharks are probably outside. Probably. Why do they have to give me useful things that take so much of my inventory?
And they're rotting already.
I can pick them up from Maida's greenhouse.
Yeah.
They won't last. Chill, shark. Chill.
From what I can tell so far, they have none of that.
Acquire some. Careful, eyes.
Hmm. Bonk.
No.
Oh. Yeah, having a sea glide out and being able to see is so much easier. Well, we might want to, you know, go and get the oxygens.
Yeah. Alien containment! Yeah.
You missed the PDA, by the way. But
Oxygen.
let's get oxygen.
Got oxygen. Where was this PDA? There.
By the alien containment,
I
other
see
side
it.
of it.
My instincts are never wrong. Stefanos has always been overly cautious. He hates taking risks, which I suppose is understandable when you're in the back end of the galaxy. But no risk, no reward. Elliot finds evidence of alien architecture on a completely uncharted planet, and he expects me to ignore that? Orion's belt, I would be an absolute fool. We've done some scans, and while there aren't a lot of mineral resources on this planet, there is decent biodiversity. Teams go out in the morning. There should be a significant specimen and sample haul for biopatenting, which will be split among the crew as part of the discovery clause. Let's see Stefanos and everyone else complain when they have a few more Sol Transgov credits in their uniform pockets. They'll learn to trust my instincts at some point.
That instinct is not great. Because if this place was uncharted when that log was made, that means Altera hadn't charted it yet. And I don't think we
Point.
cured the Kara until after Altera had charted it.
Yeah. Because this wreck also looks far, far older than the ones found in the first game.
Yeah.
I'm alive. Stefanos saved me. The Mercury attempted an emergency takeoff and everything seemed fine. I was helping the bridge crew with the emergency takeoff since the crew is, well, was short-handed because of everything. I heard the sound of metal tearing and for a split second, everything was tinged bright green and unbearably hot. Then I saw daylight and I was looking down at the ocean and ice. The strongest wind I've ever felt roared in my ears, ripping through the ship. People went flying out the side of the Mercury, so much screaming and chaos. I was lucky. I had just clipped into my sea tinker. Stefanos came out of nowhere, like a malaika, an angel. I felt his rough, calloused hand grasp mine with the gentlest of urgency. It felt like time slowed. He said, "I gotcha. Just follow me, Ella." I don't know how, but he used an emergency tether to drag me to the nuclear reactor core, the strongest bulkhead in the ship. We hit the water and everything went black. He's sleeping. I think he might have hit his head. I'm exhausted. The adrenaline has long since worn off and my body aches. I think
Oxygen.
I might have fractured the rib. Gonna shut my eyes for a bit. When I
Noticed.
wake up, I'll figure this out. I'll save us.
Prawn suits. There. Too deep to make the surface, gotta make the prawn.
Oxygen.
Way in, way in, way in.
Nope, you're about to die.
Knew I shouldn't have moved the prawn inside. At least all I had was titanium.
Mm.
Yeah, I still have all my tools. At least I've spawned on the nearest
Yeah.
base. That was my... I was trying to get through the door so I could get to the prawn suit.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Didn't quite work out. I had taken my eye off my oxygen. That was my first death this game.
Cave diving once again.
I wouldn't have been able to get back through the interior, not in time. Battery plants. Don't need them anymore. Hello.
Yep, you're outside the ship.
Thought I was in a closed environment like a cave. Nope. I am really learning to dislike squid sharks. Can't get through that door.
Sol should pay me more to lead these missions. I saved the whole damn crew from destruction. Mercury 2 was nearly obliterated by an immensely powerful energy beam. I don't know any weapon system with that level of capability. The power source to get that kind of range must be, well, otherworldly. We got lucky. The energy signature is similar to some of the weaponry meant to counter pirates on mining freighters. The refraction of the beam across the atmosphere? Ryan's belt, it looked like the Northern Lights. Such power. I fired the emergency flares and dumped water from the nuclear core. I think the heat signature confused the weapons tracking for just an instant. I managed a slight evasive maneuver, and I felt the Mercury get rocked by the sonic boom as the nuclear runoff rapidly evaporated. That alone could have taken us out. Definitely asking for a pay raise. This is not what I signed up for. My days of risky missions should be behind me. But what the hell? I still got it. Even if it was luck. Hopefully, whatever didn't want us on the planet doesn't mind when we leave.
That didn't work out so great, did it?
Nope.
We need to get off this planet. I mean, the morning started out so well. I took a team of 6 out to find the structures from the planetary scans, and we were all in high spirits. I mean, who wouldn't be? These structures would be clues to another sentient race. It was highly unlikely that another colony would be out this far. We were going to be in the frickin' history books. Everything was going okay. We were a few miles from the ship when our radios picked up an actual signal. It sounded like an SOS. We got overly excited naturally and decided to enter the water to follow it. That decision cost 3 lives. I mean, half my team. They got ripped to shreds by something. They died screaming, alone in the cold, dark waters. I'm not going back in that godforsaken ocean again. I refuse. And some of the animals on this planet, they look sick too. Weird pustules on the skin, oddly sluggish. I think we should leave. But Diana said we should stay. She thinks the biopatent payoffs will be worth it, but those families will never see their loved ones again. They don't care about no payoffs. We can't return the bodies. I don't care about the accolades or the history books. I just want to see Layla and the kids. I miss the smell of my wife's hair. The kids tackling me at the door again. That's all I want. To get out of here alive. Please.
I think we're lost.
No, I think that's most of the highlights in the area.
Well, we landed safely, despite my apprehension. Diana, damned adrenaline junkie, took one of her defining risks and it paid off. Why hire me as the maintenance engineering officer if you aren't going to listen to their advice? Papa. I didn't go to school for 8 years to get 3 degrees for nothing. I tried to convince Diana that we don't need to stop for repairs. That's what the drift drive and the secondary propulsion system are for. It's just a bit slower. But she's in charge, not me. On the plus side, I get to work with Yasmin. I didn't know she was such a busybody. She's been going around the whole ship giving folks a hand. I think she was getting on Diana's nerves, so she assigned Yasmin to me. She's helping me inspect and repair the thruster systems. I thought I was the most mechanically inclined person on the ship, but I think she has me beat. She can definitely teach me a thing or two, as long as I don't get too distracted by her smile. She's got the best smile.
And what was the other one? Emergency takeoff? Well, once we find our way back.
Yeah, I'm looking for the vent access and I can't seem to find it. But hey, oxygen plant.
Door, can we cut it?
Nope. Check that door before, remember? That's the exit on the ship. Vent.
If this keeps up, we might just have to take the exit and make a swim run.
We can't. I think one squid shark will kill us. I think squid sharks are now insta-death. But I'm pretty sure all the remaining fragments are prawn suits and you can't scan for PDAs. So...
Yeah. Emergency takeoff?
O'Brien's belt this all went sideways. How could I have known that so much would go wrong? I failed my crew. No. I don't fail. I didn't get into this position by being a failure. It's this desolate land. Frigid. Cursed. Between these tunneling creatures, the strange sickness that a few of the crew are showing symptoms of, We have to leave at first light tomorrow. We are prepping for a rapid takeoff. We can't take chances with the vibrations drawing the tunnelers, so we're skipping the systems check. Risky, but I have faith in myself and the crew of the Mercury. Landing this thing was practically a miracle, though. But we have to get out of here. Maybe the weapon is to keep people away, but if we leave, it'll let us go. I have to leave the quarantined crew in the cave behind. We will be back for them, but we can't risk an unknown infection spreading through the Mercury. We're packing survival kits for them, but there's only enough surplus for about 2 weeks. I'm telling them that we will come back. I don't think I can land here safely twice. I hate this. But I have to leave them behind. I can't risk the entirety of the Mercury.
The other question I had was, did we listen to the other log?
No.
My instincts are never wrong. Stephanos has always
that's
been
that
over.
one. We have listened to that one.
Anyway, I'm going to go get food.
Yeah, I think we've got as much out of this as we're going to.
That's fair.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
What's happening?
Just been offloading everything I picked up.
Okay.
Damn, knew I forgot something. Over at Outpost Titanic, I made and then took apart a recyclotron to process components back.
Okay.
But unfortunately, I missed a copper wire.
Hmm.
Sorry, water. Okay.
Right.
I think I have screwed up at Outpost Titanic enough for now. Time for me to go and screw up somewhere else.
Right.
I'm still short of magnetite. I need more magnetite.
Yes, because we didn't find any.
Yeah.
Hey, at least we got the reinforced dive suit.
Yep. I'm heading back to Outpost Hammond because I can make it there. Honestly, better than the water filtration suit now that I've got salads.
Yeah.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Where are we? There. Reinforced dive suit. 2 diamonds, 2 titanium. Hey, finally a use for all these useless diamonds.
Oh, and synthetic fibers.
Already picked those up. Had
Okay.
some in the locker.
Ah.
It's ruby and spiral plant. They're what we wanted the spiral plants for.
Yep. I could kill one of the plants.
Maybe. I'll go and see if there's an empty slot. If there is, I can always replant. Because of the 3 next door. Yep. Okay. Where did I leave there? Mercury 2 bow.
Yep.
Okay. And now that we've seen it, I can turn off the Architect Garden.
Yep.
And Omega Lab. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if we want magnetite and we want kyanite for depth modules, looks like the next place we're going is the deep bit.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, it's 8:30 and I'm already starting to zone out. Right.
Perhaps if I'm doing something other than wandering around a wreck or a base, you'll zone out less.
Maybe.
All the same, if I'm down there, deep places usually have thermal, so...
Hmm.
Magnetite. Can't do that.
Well. Frostblood says maybe it's safe to go with bioreactor.
That's what I'm thinking.
Either way, I have an idea, a terrible one.
Voice it.
Wasn't there magnetite near the bases with the ice worms?
Ah, you're thinking of doing the other thing. I could do the other thing. Some land exploration wouldn't be bad.
Yeah. Probably won't make it to, you know, Outpost 0, but, well,
Okay. So, this is... it'll also need a room to be in, won't it?
yep.
I'll go break down another ingot. This is why I have them.
Hmm.
I break down 2 actually, just to be on the safe side, since there's plenty of things that usually need titanium. That's for the multi-purpose room. What am I doing with metal scrap in my inventory?
No idea.
Okay. 2 copper, 1 gold, and a table coral.
Why are you still doing setting up for the scanner if we're going to just go out and see if there's magnetite there?
So that I'm prepped for next stream, so that I don't have to do this again.
Okay.
Alright, 1 gold. I think I had some copper. Where did I put it? There. Scanner, bioreactor. Scanner will also need a hatch. I'll also need something to grow bioreactor fuel in, and something for bioreactor fuel. This will do, but I will not take it now. I will take it when I go down there.
Okay.
For now, if we're going onto land, let's head for Outpost Shai Hulud. Oh, cold suit.
Yep.
Going on
Also,
we want the cold suit.
yes, yeah, also the other thing.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We're going for Outpost Frostbite because that's our transition base.
I mean, you get to Outpost Shai Hulud through Outpost Frostbite. I thought that was implied.
Right, this is one of those things where basically I don't understand implications that well at times. Great. I'm gonna blame the alcohol for that one.
Ah, that's why you've had it.
That is a weird idea, Frost. And Frostus just gave a suggestion of, well, we could bring the salad because it doesn't expire and then throw it into a recyclotron.
The recyclotron can't do organics.
Ah, okay.
I could test trying to put a salad in the recyclotron, but I don't think it would work.
Batteries work, I think. I'll check on the wiki.
Also, just to put my mind at ease, while you're on the wiki, please look up at what percentage of health a squid shark becomes an insta-kill. Because that one I definitely don't want to learn by taking the practical exam.
Or less health.
40 or less, right, so they can't kill me after a second bite. Good. That makes them slightly less terrifying. They're still dangerous, just not nightmare dangerous. They're dangerous in the sense of shark active predator rather than baby's first leviathan.
So apparently the list of recipes that can't be recycled, like definitely can't, apparently include lubricant, silicon rubber, pipes, gas torpedo, flare, filtered water, disinfected water, a vortex torpedo, and prawn suit torpedo arm that has been used, but nowhere does it mention salad.
So you can recycle salad?
It's just that there hasn't been a definite no given.
You can recycle salad! That feels broken.
Did you just recycle salad?
I just tested whether I could recycle salad. I put a salad in the recycler to see what it would do, and it said it would break down into its ingredients.
Huh.
You can recycle salad. Knew I forgot something. Oh, that's right, I put it in here, didn't I?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Why is your battery low? Okay.
Pretty sure the module doesn't charge it, does it?
Ah. I thought it did. It would just take it out of the truck's battery.
I'll check. Unlike the Moonfall, the docking module will not charge the prod suit's power cells.
Right. Good to know. In any case, it's charged now.
Okay.
Changed to my cold weather kit. Made salad, filled the prawn.
Emptied out the inventory of the prod.
There was nothing in the inventory of the prawn.
Okay.
Okay. So,
I thought we were heading to Shai Hulud.
well, Shai Hulud is over there, yes. But,
Yes, I know the base is over there. I thought we were going for magnetite.
oh, right.
You were constantly complaining about the lack of it.
Yes, because I keep trying to make scanner room upgrades. But I wasn't going to make a scanner room up here, was I?
Oh hey, we're back in, what was it? Worm Ice. Wait. Iceworm territory.
Yes, we're back in Worm Ice territory. Part of me wants to make the tower taller.
Most of me thinks it's already tall enough.
Welcome aboard,
It's only 3
Captain.
stories. I can easily fit another 5 on here. Right.
If there's a magnetite here.
There is.
Yes, there is.
Okay. Also, while I'm here, okay, Shai Hulud is there. That's the Worm Ice area, as you so creatively named it. Means directly east of here somewhere is a route through to Outpost 0.
Yep.
Possibly even northeast. That ledge looks to be our best bet.
Yep.
I wish they'd put sea level on this thing.
Yeah.
It would make my job so much easier. Probably why they don't. It's around back over the bridge.
Oh.
Should have set up the other outpost as well, shouldn't I?
What do you mean other outposts?
Outpost Frostbite.
Yeah, probably. It would also help if we could, you know, see. Stupid
Yeah,
weather and it's stupid.
Not by much.
Because that looks like a bunch of magnetite, and well, that looks good.
It does.
Yeah, part of the reason I wanted something that was shorter and not as major adventure is because it's starting to get late.
Ah, right. That explains why my throat lozenge is worn off. I thought it was just that I've been talking so much. It wouldn't be a live stream if I didn't like the sound of my own voice. It's strange because typically I don't like the sound of my own voice, but that's a separate issue. Okay. Well, for the content, let's do something stupid. I'm going to drop the prawn suit in a hole.
Okay. Oh, is it one of those trapped ones again?
Yep, that's a trapped one. Do that, let's go to the vein that seems to actually have stuff in it.
Yes. Let's.
Well, I'm getting a non-zero quantity of magnetite from this one. These veins were designed for water, I think. Which is why they keep breaking on land. Ore vein mechanic underwater works great. Ore vein mechanic on land, second only to the in frustration. It's second only to the table coral that spawns in the walls.
Wait. Stupid idea.
Yes.
Can we use the propulsion cannon to lift the ores out?
No. It won't lock onto them as an object. One prawn suit, go up. Up. Yes! Let's collect all the magnetite on the road to Mordor.
Yeah.
Thank you, prawn suit. You know what? Let's test the theory. Not what I wanted to pick up, but sure.
I suppose that's one way to do mining.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
It's counterintuitive. But if it's stupid but it works. What's in the water?
A hole.
Yeah, so I jumped in the water, and there was a hole. How did you not see that coming? You quote that skit how often? Okay, there doesn't seem to be a way through the hole, so now I will climb back out of the hole.
Sorry, I'm just sort of...
Hey, I think I may have actually gotten a spit take out of you. I'll take that as a win.
No, you made me breathe in broccoli.
Ah, okay. Yeah, don't breathe alcohol. That's a health and safety hazard.
Yeah. So the fact is... solid object.
Ah, that's even worse. Don't breathe that.
Magnetite in cave has rocks, I think.
Yes. The back door to Mordor may take me there.
Yep. Wrong cave, you moron.
No, there's 2 magnetite veins in here.
Also a snow stalker.
Yeah, so? What's it gonna do?
Eat you?
Hang on. I wonder. I need to take a quick detour back to Outpost Frostbite. Also, neat, there's a hole in the floor. Where that'll take me. So I'm not going to jump in it right now.
Wait. Oh, you have an idea of basically... Don't worry, we're only going to feed it plenty of Preston plant.
Yeah, I mean, it did occur to me if the other snow stalker likes it. Maybe this one will too. It did say that Preston's vamp was something of a paralytic.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Got lost in the cave. That shadow was pixelated.
Hmm. You also might want to heal.
Oh, yeah.
Because, you know, being alive is probably a good idea.
Yeah. Note to self, do not hit self with rock. I shall acquire the mineral. And then we shall
Yep.
end, because it's getting late.
Yeah. The after effects of that instance of almost falling solid object was gonna stick with me for a while.
Oh, hey, it works!
Huh. Oh, we have to get out the thingamajig, aren't we?
Yeah. You just had one, you greedy thing.
Replace the... yeah.
Oh. You can pick up the mineral as well.
I think...
Yeah, okay. What I said about these being designed for underwater still stands.
Okay. At least we are able to get a higher yield via, you know,
Yeah.
the propulsion cannon at least.
That may also help. Yes, hello.
Yeah, I think... Well, that was actually a fun adventure.
Yeah.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I managed to make mining fun.
Well, not the mine bit per se, but more the discovery that, you know... Oh hey, the Preston plant works as, you know... Distract... Yeah.
Snowstalker. It's Snowstalker Chow, is what it is.
Yep. Feed the Snowstalker babies fish, you should also feed them Preston's plant. Well, it said there was, you know, a thing that makes them lethargic, so our thought was immediately, hey! Can we feed the... Well, my thought was, hey, can we feed them this, you know, make them, you know, sleeps?
They don't sleep, they become non-hostile, which is even better. Don't know how long they stay non-hostile, but... It's longer than 0, and that's all I need.
Yep.
Hey, we made it all the way to Mordor.
Yep. Question, does Mordor have its, you know, full complement of scan?
Yes.
thingies? Okay. Because, yeah, I think we're out of range of the others. Maybe?
Yeah. I'm not turning Mordor's on, though, because I'm not coming back this way. I'm just going to complete the
Okay.
loop.
That's fair.
We have a lot of outposts.
Yeah.
Hello. Mind me.
Wrong place.
Still the wrong place. Now, here's the right way.
Yep.
Look. That's not fair. Or sporting. Perhaps it's got old. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll eat it before it decays any further.
Yep. Also, Frost says they're not sure if they remember correctly, but they think we can pet Froststalker babies.
Probably if I feed them.
Yeah.
But I'm now out of Preston's Delight, so
yeah.
I'm gonna pencil that in for later.
And hey,
did I just crash into a bird?
I know.
Skill. I mean, I don't want to have crashed into a bird, but as things to crash into go, birds are difficult.
Neat. Now, ooh.
Text log, read later.
Yep.
Fiber mesh.
Hang on, turn around.
And somewhere in here there should be magnetite. I think this solves my magnetite shortage.
Yeah. Over there. Big piles over there.
Yeah.
Again, those might be on the other side of, in the cave somewhere where...
Yeah, they don't seem to be moving very much when I do, so I'm going to assume they're pretty distant. Besides, I've got more or less all I need for the moment.
Yeah.
Back at 5 anyway.
Yeah. Hi.
That could be it. Ah! In Fire Robotics. Okay. You gotta be joking.
Okay, that was a bit more reasonable than I expected.
That just felt unsporting.
Okay, it was a little unsporting, but, it's one of those things that once you get the appropriate thing, it becomes very easy.
Yeah. They're somewhere up on the cliff. But I think I've got enough for now.
Hmm.
That was close. Just have to turn off the scanner rooms.
Yep. Frostbite and Shy Halud.
Yep. I'm already out here, so I may as well do Shy Halud first.
Yeah. Hey, we decided that the propulsion cannon is actually a mining tool.
In this game, yeah.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
There's still fragments up here somewhere.
Yeah. Remember? Oh, you're right. Yeah, remember they were apparently buried?
Oh, yeah.
It might be, you know, the type of thing where it might be buried in a way that they can't be found, or it might be buried under, you know, a pile of rocks that, you know, you can just propulsion cannon away.
Maybe. It'd be
Maybe.
worth rechecking
But
some
yeah.
of those. But, anyway.
Yeah. Turn off the scanner room and then...
That's a standard battery, I think.
Yeah.
When I get back to another habitat where I actually have cubes, I'll need to make a new ion battery for the thing, but...
Propulsion cannon? Yeah.
Yeah, because I had to take the one out the repair tool.
Hmm.
Getting there isn't a door at that end anymore.
Hmm.
Okay, prawn suit recharged and docked. Cold suit finally in the right place.
Yep.
More magnetite than I know what to do with, other than make scanner room upgrades.
Yep.
But all of that is next stream me's problem, because right now it's time to head home.
Yep. Ah, yes, and I'm just like, this seems calm, and then it's like, you just hit the button that went boom.
Ah, the afterburners, yeah. Still can't work out how to do the perimeter defense module. look up what button I'm supposed to push for that.
Yep.
Default PC key binding.
Yep. Okay, it's left click after selecting the icon with other hotkeys, 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Ah,
In your
there we
case,
go.
3, I think.
Mouse wheel.
Hang on a minute.
Mouse wheel toggles.
Yep. Yep, okay. If clicked, it will be generate small charge. If held, large radius blast. Uses up to 7.5% of the sea truck's energy.
Okay. Ooh, that annoyed the fish.
Yep.
But there's no penguins in the area, so... What was that about a concentrated blast? And it didn't take much energy at all, because, remember, ion batteries.
Oh yeah, good point.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
My brain's going, but the fact that it took power at all, despite, you know, the ion batteries, is kind of in and of itself notable.
A little would have taken about 1.25%, something like that. Okay.
Right.
There's our penguins.
Yep.
They seem happy.
Yep. Watch as they walk around in circles, doing penguin things.
Yep. And there's our ending screen.
Yep.
Which regrettably does not have a live feed for penguins. I really should install one of those.
Perhaps. But we've hit the end of the stream, so...
Yep.
This has been a Roombas of Thought live stream.
It is.
I've been Indecisive Spud.
I've been stalking horse. I have been kinda sick.
And I've been trying to recover from, you know, breathing in solid objects.
Yeah, I advise against that.
Yes. Though advice is most helpful when was it? It's given before the incident occurs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, while I'm rather sick and getting sicker, no promises about our next live stream. There will be one in the near-ish future, but I'm not going to put my finger on when.
Yep. Though there is all our old live streams on the odd channel below of our Discord and Patreon. And you know, the other Roombas.
Yep. We save copies of all our VODs. The other Roombas have a back catalogue as well. If you only just joined us, feel free to catch up on the adventures thus far of the Roombas, or the Holt investigation team, as we barely avoid Leviathans. I was this close
to
a
myriad of things.
I was this close to a deathless run, and I balked it because I forgot to watch my oxygen. Same thing that killed me last time. Oxygen while exploring a wreck.
Yep. It's why they say cave diving is really dangerous.
This wasn't even a cave, it was a freaking spaceship.
Yes, it was also filled with random plants and blockages.
I got in, so
Very similar.
theoretically, as long as I had at least 50% of my air, I should have been able to get out. Yeah. 30 seconds was not enough time to get from one end of that ship to the other.
No. Yeah, but until next time, see ya.
Yeah. Thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Whenever that turns out to be. Bye for now.
Yeah.
And have a pleasant whatever section of the day it is in your time zone.
Yeah.
Bye for now.